are wanted, I'm telling you what. That's $2,000. That's a first $2,000. That's good. Wanted 2,000. I can help my neighbor with that money. If you're wanted, you're going to jail. I will tell on you. I say it openly. If anybody out there on list being wanted, your ass going to jail. And then turn around and say, yeah, that's about it. If you had a war, like I swear I don't think I got these are the same people that would have turned their brother into 30 shekels. So that's $20,000 reward. I'm telling you what. We snitch. I'm calling the cops. We snitch. We snitch. We snitch. At the end of the day, what needs to come out is that this is what war was. Yeah, you said that for blood. You got it now. I hope y'all enjoy it. This is what really good. Who is it? You understand that? Just like in days of war, when David had his United Kingdom, what he defeated the civil war. And you know how they do? They would drop on their side. David would maybe 5, 10 people, thousands of dying on their side. You understand that? And no matter what it is, the defendant should go to the wall will be victorious. Respect! 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 You want to hear that? Right there, right there. Where this one. That's what they like. Right back in the hood. I see you try playing me, you gave me crack in the 80s. Made us support our babies and making moves out of ladies. I know you got me crazy, but Satan, you must be crazy. It's gonna take more than cause will never amaze me. I seen niggas shoot for the stars for being lazy. Never get their head at the clouds, so you don't face me. I guarantee you won't regret it. No, you can get it. I can't wait. No, devil next try, so until we meet again. I ain't acting down, need to go. People still landed in the life.
Shalom Israel, we are the Isupk, started out on 1 West, 125th Street in Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana, and we are not affiliated with no other Hebrew Israelite group on the planet Earth, all right? And we are located here at 5261 Delmar Boulevard in Suite A in St. Louis, Missouri, 63108. And if anybody want to listen to the class live, got any questions or make a comment, you understand, the numbers are on the screen, and they are 712-775-7035, access code 744252, or 781-448-4050-13300. All right. Now, we have any questions in the class or on the line before we get started? Because I got one in the text. I have a sister text me a question. So do we have any other questions at this time? All right. Well, let me get the sister question in 1 second here. Okay, the sister said, what should be looked for in a helpmate or husband or wife? Okay, let's see. Let's first go with this. Give me Genesis. Is that, was it 2:18, 2 or 17? Which one? Or is it 3? No, I think 3 is 16. 2 and 18. I believe that's the one I want. Give me Genesis 2 and 18.
Genesis chapter 2, verse 18. And the Lord God said, it is not good that the man should be alone.
Okay, now, this is when the Lord had created Adam. You understand? Now, the lie that everybody believes is that Adam was the first man ever to walk the earth that was created. That is not true. You come to our classes, we can break that down for you, and you will find out that Adam was not the first man ever to walk the earth. There were thousands of people around at that time. You understand?
Right.
So the Lord said it is not good for man to be alone. Go ahead, Akiri.
I will make him an helpmeet.
He'll make him a what?
A helpmeet.
He gonna make him a helpmate. You understand? Now, a woman is a helpmate. That's first. You understand? We're gonna break this down first, of what the woman is and what the man is, okay? The woman, she is the helpmate. You understand? And she is to serve her husband while her husband serves the Lord.
Right.
You understand? So now jump to give me Ephesians 5, and I believe that's 21. You understand? Because first, the woman, she is the helpmate. You understand? The Lord created her to help a man. You understand? The scripture says that a man that getteth a wife, he begetteth a possession.
Right.
Meaning that I own your ass. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm just saying though, you know what I mean? Possession is something that you own. You understand? And what way does a brother take care of his possessions? Let him get a little hoopty with some rims on. You know what I'm saying? What do you do with them rims? He take care of. He take care of the hoopty. You know what I'm saying? The interior messed up, but he backed that mug out. He wiped it down. He got a wood steering wheel. Now his seats is tore up. You know what I'm saying? From the sun, beaming on the seat, on the leather seats. They got rips all in them and all that. He gonna fix it. But he got wood grain.
He got the little dice hanging from the mirror.
He got the dice hanging from the mirror. Man, look, he got TVs in there, mug. You understand me? Like I said, brothers take care of their possessions, man. You understand?
Right.
Brothers take care of their women. You understand? And then it says a help like unto himself. You understand? Meaning that sister's supposed to be serving that man the way he needs her to.
Right.
You understand? Well, go ahead, give me that scripture real quick.
Ephesians chapter 5 verse 28.
Mm-hmm.
So ought man.
Oh no, 21.
21.
Ephesians 5 and 21.
Ephesians chapter 5 verse 21. Submitting yourselves one to another.
22, slide. No, you know what? Yeah, read that. I'm gonna break that down because I remember a sister had made a comment about this. I'm gonna break that down. Go ahead.
That's the word. Ephesians chapter 5 verse 21. Submitting yourselves one to another.
Submitting yourselves one to another. Now, the sister has said that, see, you're supposed to submit to me like I submit to you. You understand? Like I'm supposed to submit to you. That's not what that means.
Right.
You understand? The man is not supposed to do what his woman tell him to do. She don't rule over him. You understand? That's not what that means.
Right.
What that means is that you are supposed to do what you are supposed to do for one another. You understand? The man is supposed to do his role for you, and you are supposed to do yours for him. That's what that means. You know what I mean? It don't mean that, okay, well, if your woman tell you can't have another rib, that means you can't have another rib. Because that's usually what they want power and control for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you won't be with nobody else. Okay? But go ahead, keep reading.
Right. One to another. In the fear of God.
Okay, in the fear of God. You understand? Because if you turn around and you're going to take on a relationship, you're going to take on a man or a woman, you understand? You should do it in the fear of God. You understand? Meaning that you're going to do it the way the Lord told you to. You're going to be in a relationship and a marriage the way that the Lord told you to. Not what you think a marriage is, on your own. Not what you saw coming up as a little girl or little boy. You know what I mean? Because 9 times out of 10, all of that was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Then you turn around and saw your mother sleep with a whole bunch of different men, talking about she wanted to be happy. You know what I'm saying? It was her body, and she could do what she wanted with it. You know what I'm saying? You never saw your father. You know what I mean? So like I said, we don't, those different examples of a relationship and a marriage, we should not follow them. You know what I mean? What we should follow is these instructions that's in this Bible. You understand? And you're going to learn that Commander Jimmy Hanna teaches brothers how to be men.
Right.
And how to be good husbands. You understand? And good fathers to their children. Commander Jimmy Hanna teaches sisters how to be princesses, man. You understand? And straight up, be the best helpmate that you can to that man. You understand? So, you come here, you'll learn all about a relationship and how to be in it. Okay? So go ahead, keep reading.
Verse 22. Wives, Submit yourselves unto your own husband.
Okay, now wait a minute. Isn't this a contradiction? Ain't that what they like to say about the Bible? It contradicts itself. Now, first it says submit yourselves one to another. Now it's saying wives submit yourselves to your husband. You understand? That's because, like I said, 21, that means for the man and the woman, for you to do what you're supposed to do for that man, and for him to do what he's supposed to do for that woman. Okay? Now, here it says in 22, wives submit yourselves unto your own husband. It's saying, okay, you are supposed to, the word submit means to willingly give yourself. Okay? If you turn around and lay down with that man, he shouldn't have no problem getting the rest of you. You understand? Your obedience, okay?
Right.
Your service. You're supposed to serve your husband. You shouldn't have to beat it. Don't beat it out of him. But you know that's a term that people use. I gotta beat it out of you. You understand? Man shouldn't have to beat anything out of his woman, and don't.
Right.
Okay? Don't do it. All right. But you turn around and you are supposed to willingly give yourself to your husband. Do exactly what your husband wants done. All right. Give that man. You gave him that body. Now give him anything else. Okay. Show him what you're working with for real. Get a man some silence, some peace. You understand? Get him. Show him what you're working with. And then the song out. Show him what you're working with. After you get through shaking it fast, you understand me? After you get out of the bed, you're going to have to work with a little something else after y'all get out of bed. You understand? Because damn, you're going to be arguing and fighting if you don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, but you come here, man, you will learn how to turn around and be an excellent wife to your husband.
Right.
Keep reading now.
Come to come. As unto the Lord.
Okay, as unto the Lord, man. Your husband is like the Lord to you. You understand? Your husband is like God to you. You answer to your husband. You know, have you ever heard of Christians in the church? Well, I would hate to be married with one of them.
Right.
You ever heard them say that they don't have to answer to no man but God? They don't have to do what no man say other than God.
Right.
Hell, you don't even do what God say do. Because God just said right here in the scripture to do what your man said to do.
Right. Good point.
You understand? Do what your man said. So if the only man you listen to was God, then guess what? God said listen to your husband. And you supposed to be listening to your husband if you only listen to God. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, that lets you know that the stuff that they teach in church is complete garbage.
Right.
You know what I mean? That stuff is trash, man. Christianity is a worship of Satan.
Right.
You know what I mean? That religion, that whole thing has our people told the hell up, man. You understand? So I just wanted to first break that down. You understand? Because the sister, asked, the question in the form which she did, to where she said a helpmate. Now, you look for your man, you understand, not for like a helpmate. Because think about it. If you're thinking of your man as just a help, that's how you're going to treat the man.
Right.
You're going to treat him as if he's just help to you. You understand? And then think, that's where a lot of the 50 and 50 come from. You understand? That's where the 50-50 theory come from. Is where they say we supposed to be doing this together, right? And guess what? You are. You understand? But there is a way you do it together. You understand? 50 and 50 should not be in our relationships, in our talk, in our program, nothing that we got going on.
Right.
You understand? Because that is not the formula. 50 and 50, you know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, sidebar, I just seen a divorce court case. You know what I mean? Where this sister, that's what she mentioned, 50 and 50. And what she doesn't understand is she is psychologically setting herself up to only give her half to her husband. You understand? When the Lord said here in Ephesians 5 and 22, he said, wives, submit yourselves, meaning give your all to your husband.
Right.
You understand? Not no damn half, not no 50 and no 50. You know what I'm saying? Now, how you work the money and pay the bills, that's one thing. You understand? But when you turn around and put that 50 and that 50 theory in play, you understand? That's exactly what you're doing. You turn it around and you are only willing to give your half to your husband. And that's why the damn relationship don't work. You understand? Because that's not, that formula ain't gonna work. You understand? 50 and 50 does not work for black people, man.
Right.
You understand? This right here does. Okay? So when you look towards your husband, you're supposed to be looking for more than just a damn 50 and 50 and how you gonna pay the bills.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that sister that was on the divorce court case, she brought up the man had lost his job and he couldn't pay the bills, so he ended up losing respect for the man. You know what I mean?
Right.
And clowning him and talking crazy and doing all kinds of things. Like, goddamn, the man lost his job. It ain't like
Right.
he just said, to hell with working, I ain't finna do nothing. You know what I mean? He got fired. Something
Right.
that's way on beyond his damn control.
Right.
You know what I mean? And this sister went bonkers, man. You know what I mean? And started clowning and creating all kinds of problems in her relationship. Why? Because she doesn't have this formula. You understand that she learned in the ISUPK. She using 50 and 50.
Right.
She using the formula she learned from her mama, which is straight, pure trash. You understand? Don't listen to your damn mama. Come listen to the men of the Lord in the ISUPK. That's who you want to listen to.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because we will help you keep your relationship together if you take the counsel and you do what you are told. You understand? Because there are several scriptures on there about wise men. They follow counsel. You understand? They get counsel and they listen to it and they do it. And guess what? Your life would be a lot better if you did.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Your life would be a lot better if you did. Okay? But when you look towards for a husband, you should be looking for a damn leader. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's the word? Lord is ruler, master.
Right.
You understand? You should be looking forward to somebody ruling over your whole entire life. You know what I'm saying? In every aspect. Not just some of the things, but everything, like the scriptures say. Matter of fact, go give me that like in verse 20, was that 4? Verse 24?
Ephesians chapter 5, verse 24.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ,
Mm-hmm.
so let the wives be to their own husbands in everything.
In some of the things?
In everything.
In the 50 and the 50?
In everything.
Now, see, that's why I said that 50 and 50 formula won't work here. You know what I'm saying? It won't work for black people. It never has, and it never will work in our households.
Right.
You understand? That right there does not build structure, the solid foundation that tears the whole project apart. You understand? That's what it does. You know, even the blueprint right there, you're gonna be looking. What's this line? What's that line? You ever seen engineers look at their blueprints? You ever seen a contractor look at his blueprint? He turn around and he know exactly. Okay, all right, this is all right. Boom, because it's all together. You understand? The formula is just right.
Right.
This formula that blacks have been using in their households for the longest is a formula for disaster. You understand? And 50 is a formula for disaster. You understand me? So, like I said, you're supposed to be looking for your man as a damn leader.
Right.
Man to guide you, rule over you, provide for, not just money. You understand? We got to get that money junk out of our head. Matter of fact, that's the topic for the class. You understand? We got a topic in the class tonight about money. All right? And like I said, you turn around and when you're looking for a husband, you want to look for somebody. Now, you could very well, to the sister that asked the question, you could very well marry somebody in the world if you want to. You understand? Right. That's what Bobby Brown say? It's my prerogative. Right. You understand? I can do what I want to do. Okay? You very well can. Whatever man you choose to marry, you can. If you want to marry a brother that's in the world, hey, Lord be with you.
Right.
You understand? If you want to marry a sister that's in the world, I ain't talking about you in the truth, you know what I'm saying? You can bring her out of the world and bring her into the truth. I ain't talking about that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm talking about a sister that you know that's in the world, ain't even thinking about coming into this truth. Good night. Lord be with you.
Right.
You understand? Gentleman Hyman broke this down just the other day. And he has said that you turn around and you can pick somebody, you can pick a brother in the world if you want. You understand? He might be a child molester. He might be a crackhead. You understand? He might steal from you. Man, you know how many sisters, I know a sister that called to get counsel, right? Her man, phone's on mute. So this sister was with her man. Her man had set her up to get her TV stuff. She had a big screen TV. She had a what is that? Like a 60-inch, I think, sitting right by the front door. So what the brother did was, while they in the back room, you understand, he had somebody come in try to get the TV. Now she know nobody's hurt.
Right.
It's just us. Kids ain't coming. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody supposed to be coming to our house. Somebody came in. She said, "Hey, who's that?" You know what I mean? And she said, "Hey, who is that?" She hollering, screaming for the person. Person ended up leaving. You know what I'm saying? Going on out and doing what they do. They know they can talk. You see what I'm saying? But what the dude did was, dude had somebody else, you know what I'm saying, try to come in the house, steal the TV while he had it in the back room.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now that's terrible. You know what I mean? That is terrible, man. That's what brothers is doing to sisters in the world.
Right.
Rob. You know what I'm saying? Oh, good Lord. Is it income tax time? Is that over with? Good night. Don't drop that income tax check, boy, or brother. He gonna tell you all that. I'm finna flip it. You know what I'm saying? I got to do this. I got to do that with it. And oh boy, he gonna come back home fresh as hell. Where the flip money? So like, pour me some of that. Where the flip money at? Oh man, oh boy, play. You know what I mean? It's gonna be something. You know, but damn, you got rims, you got beats, you got TVs, you got jewelry, you got the watch with the, you see your face in it, light up. Somebody's calling you and all that. Oh man, you know what I mean? Good night. And the same thing for sisters in the world. They rob brothers too.
Right.
You understand? They rob brothers too. You know what I mean? Cardi B brought out what sisters have been doing for a long time. You know what I mean? Sisters have been setting brothers up for a long time. You know, so go ahead.
And so lucky, I don't lie. You never hear them ridicule Cardi B though. They ridicule R. Kelly all the time. They ridicule Bill Cosby all the time. They ridicule people like that all the time. But they never, the black woman, it seems like she, from the white man, she has a path to destroy us.
Yeah, she do. And he made it that way so that she could.
Right.
You know what I mean? He made it like, what they say, no slut shaming, and you know what I'm saying? You can't say that she's a mother, and you know what I'm saying? All that kind of not. You can't say nothing to the black woman.
Right.
You know what I mean? And guess what? Those days are over with. You understand? What they say back in the day, I'm gonna read you your rights. You understand?
Right.
I'm gonna read you your goddamn rights. Okay? Until you change. That's what the whole point of it is. You understand? So if you're looking for a man, you're looking for a brother that's going to protect you, provide for you, you know what I'm saying, leads you and guides you. You understand? And providing, of course, is not just money. If you have money, yes, take your money and take care of your women with it. You understand? But providing for them is more than cash. You understand? Providing for them is you need to provide her with this truth, so that she don't get out there and destroy her damn self. You understand? Sisters are simple as hell, man. You understand? And you got to guide them and lead them in almost every damn thing. You know what I mean? You got to tell them about where to go and who to be with and how to dress sometimes. You know what I mean? Some sisters, I've heard sisters complain about brothers that, you know, say, you can't wear this or you can't wear that. You know what I mean? Well, guess what? He don't want what he working with everybody damn see.
Right.
You know what I mean? He wants, damn, keep that to me. You know what I mean? And then she, I'm grown. I wear what I want. I do what I want to do. You understand? And that's the kind of stuff that a lot of brothers in the world and sisters in the world is going through. You know what I'm saying? All of those things. How you fix that is you come in the truth and you change your life. That's it. You know what I mean? That's what you do. Okay? And as far as a sister, a brother looking for a sister, he wants somebody that, you know, of course is not a whore. You know what I mean? That's not going to cheat on him ever. You know, a woman that can follow some damn instructions, that can do what she's told. You know what I'm saying, that has some decency about herself. It's a lot of different things. So, you know, if you was asking that question on a personal level, they get some calling, get some counsel. You know what I mean? As far as, you know, you would want to marry somebody that's in the truth.
Right.
And when I say the truth, I ain't talking about the Israelite truth, or somebody that just think they in the truth because they gets real. You understand?
Right.
Nah. Okay, I'm talking about in the ISUPK.
Right.
All right, we're a totally different breed of people. All right. So, like I said, man, if that answers that, or if you have any more questions, you can text it, and we'll get to you. All right, we're gonna jump to the topic, man. The topic for tonight is wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is worth more than money, because it really is.
Damn
You
right.
understand? A lot of our people don't know this, because what's the number one thing on our damn list of needs is money.
Right.
You understand? That's what we. Matter of fact, we play this song. You understand?
Right.
About Cardi B, a little Cardi B song. You know what I mean? I'm gonna play a little bit of it and give our people a little taste of what she talking about, and let's see if she has some wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Look, start off have you see that? Now let's see if she have any wisdom. Just video starting off. I ain't even see that part. You know what I'm saying? Damn, sour melons. The first thing on the goddamn video, a woman stripping. You know what I'm saying? Got her legs, what doing little stunts. You understand? Sliding them down the pole. Got half dressed, got the damn breasts hanging out. You understand? And that don't seem like she has any wisdom to me. Because guess what? If she did, she wouldn't be having all that hanging out.
Right.
You understand? She wouldn't turn around and have these sisters, because you know she used to be a stripper. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah. She said, shake a little ass, get a little bag, and take it to the store. You understand? Now, you can tell this sister has no wisdom.
Right.
You understand? No knowledge and no damn understanding at all. Sisters ain't supposed to be shaking no ass for no cash and no bag. You understand? She ain't supposed to be doing it. That's not wise at all. You know what I mean? That is a thought. That is a whore. That's what that is. You understand? Any sister doing that. All right? So you can tell right there. That's all that money talk is pure trash, man. You understand? The love of money actually destroys black people. Now, you having money, having a whole bunch of money. You understand? It's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with it. I'm going to give you an example. Go over the scriptures. I'm going to show you an example. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? It's nothing for the Lord to turn around and bless you and you be the next Powerball winner. You understand? You win that big 350. What was the last one out they paid out? 350 something million. You know what I mean? You turn around and you can get some of that. All right? The Lord will turn around and give you that. Okay? It's nothing for the Lord to turn around and bless you with some money. You understand? Nothing. All right? And like I said, we're gonna go over an example of that. But give me 1 Timothy 6, verse 9 through 10. All right? The love of money actually destroys black people.
Right.
Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is worth more than money. And we're gonna show you, we're gonna prove that with the scriptures. All right, you got the scripture for me out? 1 Timothy 6, chapter 6, verse 9 and 7.
First Timothy chapter 6, verse 9. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and snares.
Say it again. Read it again.
But they that will be rich fall into temptation and snares.
Okay, you fall into temptation and snares. Just think about it. What Cardi B said? All a bad bitch need is some money.
Right.
You understand? Shake a little ass. You understand? Get the bag and take it to the store.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The love of that money. You understand? The rich turn around and fall into snare. Think about the rich of our people.
Right.
You know what I mean? Look at all the different things they get caught up in and how they end up losing their goddamn money.
Yeah. Right.
They'll do anything for it. Willing to kill, willing to steal, willing to die, willing to twerk, you understand, and shake something fast and do whatever they gotta do to get the money and end up losing it all.
Right.
You understand? It's like they all end up damn broke. And why is that? Because if you're an Israelite, God is against you doing those things.
Right.
For some damn money. You understand? Right. He's against you if you're doing those things for some money. Okay? And the rich, they fall into snares. You understand? They fall into temptation. Okay? Because guess what's tempting having all that paper? You know what I mean? What's the first thing a Negro want to get when he get a lot of money? What's the first thing he want? Go ahead, Al.
Salami, rams.
Some rims. What else? It's something else. Go ahead.
Nice looking woman.
There you go. That's the main one. You understand? He want the baddest chick money can buy. You understand? So guess where he's at? Take a guess. Take a wild guess where he's at. It's like the end thing now. Everybody's shouting about. Go ahead. The strip club, man.
Right.
That's where he's going to make it rain on a bad bitch. And do all this for a bad wife, a bad bitch. And give her this and give her that, rings and chains and things. All that nonsense they be rapping about. You know what I mean? That's the first thing on a nigga mind is when he gets some money, is he gonna go buy him a bad bitch. You understand? He's gonna go pay for him some tail. Okay? Like I said, money, you turn around and have that paper, man, you got temptation coming. You understand? And you're gonna fall into a snare. Alright? Was that it on that?
Nah.
Keep reading.
Into many foolish and harmful lusts.
Into what?
Many foolish, harmful, into many foolish and harmful lusts.
Many foolish and harmful lusts, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with you having a woman. Ain't nothing wrong with you having a badass woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But just think about it. That temptation, that brother having that money, falling into a foolish what up? And what?
Into foolish and harmful lust.
Foolish and harmful lust. You understand? Because you love that paper, and sometimes you having that money can be a curse. You understand?
Right.
Sometimes you getting blessed, what you call a blessing,
Right.
can be a curse at the same time.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can turn around and win the Powerball. Look at what's that show that they got, Where Are They Now or something like that? For the people that won, or
Right.
celebrities that used to be on top, that used to be paid, you like Allen Iverson for one. You understand? That dude was supposed to have made records amount of money. You understand? He broke records with what he was doing. What he got now? Nothing. He went to court the last time, I forgot what year this was, but I followed the court case a little bit. He went to court and said, I don't even have enough money to buy me a ham sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Now the brother ain't supposed to be eating no damn ham. But you get the point. The brother was as broke as he could be. You understand? And he said the reason he got broke like that was because he started taking care of him. He was taking care of everybody, that little entourage.
Right.
You understand? You ain't got, man, please. I ain't rolling with all them killers. I'm rolling with the same killers that I'm rolling with right now, the UPK.
Right.
You understand? I ain't trying to pay everybody for no security and walk me around and do all that, man. I ain't doing that.
Right.
You understand? I got brothers that I ain't got to pay a quarter for. They kill somebody for me if they had to.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
They will put you to sleep if they had to. So I ain't got to pay them. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take care of them now. You understand? I'm going to take care of them whether I got millions. You understand? I'm going to take care of them if I ain't got number $2. You get one, I get one.
Right.
You understand? That's how that's going to go. Okay, so that money ain't going to make a difference to me. But like I said, some of our people, man, that's like Cardi B say, money is all I need is the money. You know what I'm saying? And money, when it comes down to it, man, money is absolutely nothing.
That's right.
You understand? It's nothing. You know what I mean? The white man coming to take it all from you any damn way. You know what I'm saying? He gonna jam you up in some sort of way to where you ain't gonna have no money. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be looking back like, where all my money? You know what I'm saying? That's what you're gonna be doing. Like a lot of them celebrities, man. Like what's the boy they done recently resurfaced and put his picture up in social media. Arnold, man. What's his name?
Gary Cole.
Yeah, Larry. No, what's his name?
Arnold.
Yeah, Arnold. What's it?
Cole.
Gary Cole. Yeah, that's it. Gary Cole, man. Look at him. His parents robbed him, man. That dude had all paper.
Right.
And his mother and father robbed him, man. He had him going crazy, and he worked at a job. This dude was rich. You know what I mean? And then he's a mall security. You know what I mean? Snapping on the people in the mall, you know, climbing on folks' cars, sitting on them, going crazy. You know what I mean? Why? Because they took all his money, you understand? And he lost his goddamn mind. So, you know, like I said, you turn around, if you be in here, whether you be poor or rich, you know how to control yourself. You know how to act.
Right.
You understand? And that's in the scripture. We're going to pull that. You know what I mean? But finish that up for me, y'all.
With a God, which drown men in destruction and perdition.
Okay, so read it again.
Which drown men in destruction and perdition.
Okay, now, those lusts is going to ground you in destruction and perdition, hell. You understand? That's what's going to happen to you. It's going to ground you in it. You're going to be grounded in a lot of destruction. It's going to destroy you. Like look at all of our so-called like powerful men, politicians, and things like that ended up like stepping out on their wife. Like it's no problem with you having another woman, but if they Christians, they mind, they cheat. You know what I mean? And look what their woman did to them. Took them to court, took everything. You know what I'm saying? Look at your boy Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods, man, oh my God, that dude had so much paper. And his woman took, that white woman took more than 3/4 of it, didn't she?
Yeah, she took about 700 and I think it was $60 million.
Oh my God.
And he's a billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
That's about 3/4 of it.
Man, yeah, she took almost all of that cash. And Tiger Boy went down too.
And he went down. He lost his he lost his golf game.
Yeah.
He lost his money. He lost his mind. But did you ever notice Tiger Woods now? He fell off. He was the youngest player to ever win as many PGA tours as he won, as many Grand Coast as he won. Now he fell off for about 5 years. He's still the youngest to have as many. He's chasing Jack Nicholson. But this is the thing. He's back on top again. Mm-hmm. And you know who he's dating? A white woman.
Yeah.
Good night.
Exactly. Again. Same with OJ. You know what I mean? OJ gets out of prison and gets him a white girl again. You know what I mean? Disgusting as hell, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, he fell in a real slump. You know how the sports players fall in a slump?
Right.
They can't hit the ball like they used to. They can't run and jump like they was. He fell in a slump because of that white woman.
Right.
You know what I mean? Golf clubs him all upside his head. You know what I'm saying? Broke his favorite damn clubs across his goddamn head. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then took damn 3/4 of that man money. You know? That's ridiculous. Go ahead, man.
Lamar.
Oh man, we don't even want to talk about that cat.
Do you even know who that is anymore?
Man, I don't even know who he is anymore.
He was one of the best two-way players in the league. Two-way is somebody who plays offense and defense. Mm-hmm. He's one of the best two-way players in the league. How you go from one of the best players in the league to not being in the basketball arena at all?
At all.
Because of the white one. He sold cracks around.
Right. Because of that white one.
He was an athlete. He never did drugs.
Good night.
But he smoked crack now.
Yeah, God.
Now you got Shirley walking around like he a Hebrew.
Right. The God is black shirt,
Right,
something like that.
yeah.
All his jacket or something, yeah, God
Right.
is black or something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
He needs Jesus now, huh?
Yeah, oh, he definitely needs Jesus to take
Jesus
that
take the
wheel.
wheel?
Jesus, hey, he needs Jesus to take that wheel. Because every time he take the wheel, he drives to the crack house now. You understand? Lamar Odom rolls to the crack house. Anytime he get behind the wheel, Jesus better take it. You understand? Before he turn around and crash and go into the goddamn crack house. You know what I mean? Yeah, so, you know, like I said, man, our people, you gonna be grounded in that, you know what I'm saying? Basically, we just are not supposed to sin against the Lord. You understand? And guess what? You're not supposed to be all greedy over no paper. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to desire no money. You know what I'm saying? Because money is not everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Black people is always talking about goddamn money, and we have the least of it. You know what I'm saying? You turn around and got people on Facebook talking about back to the money. Man, that goddamn $7.75 ain't no money. That's just to pay them few little bills. You know what I mean? Come on, man. We all underpaid. You know? We are all being underpaid here in America. And the white man knows it. You know? General Hunter brought this out of the class also, man. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, the white man gives you just enough to survive, just a little bit. You know what I mean? Not to really, you know what I'm saying, just to where like you straight just at the crib, you chilling and you hella comfortable. No, that's not what the white man gives you. You know what I'm saying? He throw you them crumbs, and then guess what? You on the ground look searching for more. You know what I'm saying? That's how the white man do it. We minimum wage is supposed to be $20 an hour. You understand? Supposed to be $20 an hour. That's what the minimum is supposed to be. You know what I mean? And why in the hell is it $7 if it's supposed to be 20?
Right.
The white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. You understand?
Right.
As simple as that. All right. Now, was that it on that up? Okay, go to Hebrews 13 and 5.
You want to read verse 10?
Count, I did 9 and 10?
Yeah, you said 9 and 10.
Okay, go ahead.
Count. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
For the love of money is the root of all evil.
The love of money. Pay attention. You understand? Your preacher loves money. And guess what? He is all full of all damn evil.
Right.
You understand? Because that man loved money so much, he loved that money more than he loved his members.
Right.
As if you can't tell. Matter of fact, a sister came here today for the food drive and give the Most High, give your house shot, and give Commander and Hannah, and give the brothers and the sisters here, man, that's been making this thing happen.
Damn
you know
right.
what I'm saying? That a hand, you know what I'm saying? Because guess what? It turned out very well, man. It was glorious. Okay?
Right.
And the sister had came and she was talking about she was looking at the shoes, right? She turned around and said, "Oh, I need me some shoes to go to church." So I said, "Sister, you ain't supposed to be in no church." She said, "I'm not." I said, "Hell no, you know." I said, "What do you learn from church?" She said, "Well, nothing." I said, "Okay, what do you do at church?" She said, "I just go listen to the pastor preach." I said, "Well, what if you ain't learning that? Why are you even going?" I said, "Well, I just go listen to the pastor preach and just give all my damn money." You know what I'm saying? That's what the woman said. Am I lying about it? That's exactly what the sister said. I said, "Now wait a minute. Now if you know you going to a place and ain't learning nothing, and just giving them money just because, why are you going? You know what I'm saying? Why in the hell are you there? You see what I'm saying? That just show you how destroyed black people really are. Because you're in a place, you know it ain't doing you no goddamn good, and you gonna give them your money anyway. You know what I mean? That is ridiculous as hell.
Right.
Okay? And that is something that that's a place we should never be. We should never set foot in a goddamn Christian church.
That's right.
All right? But go ahead, finish reading that. Love of money, not having the money. You understand? Just because you got a lot of it, you understand? If you make $100,000 a year, ain't nothing wrong with that. If you in a settlement, ain't nothing wrong with that. When somebody turn around and leave you an inheritance, and you got bunch of money in the bank, ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's the love of damn money. You understand? To where you love that money more than you love your damn self. You love your damn people, your wife, your kids, your friends, your brothers, any goddamn body. You understand? And you willing to do anything for some money. You understand? You willing to do like Cardi B say, you gonna shake a little ass. You understand? That's what you gonna do for some money. You gonna do like what she was doing before for some money, was set you up. You know what I'm saying? Tell you gonna get the ass, but then set you up. You understand? That's what she did. Okay? So, now, finish that up out, or did it?
Come with the car, it's a little more.
All right, go ahead.
Which, while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith.
Okay, they coveted after that. You understand? And they didn't err from the faith. They left the truth after the money more important.
Right.
That cat, what was his name? I forgot his name, but the cat they called the Comfort. You know what I'm saying? He left the school. The cat was in the ISUPK. He was in the ISUPK and he erred from the faith. He turned around and sinned. You understand why? Because he loved money more. He turned around and what they say he embezzled $5 million? $5 million. You understand? This cat, they say he had his kids riding to school in limo. You're going to a public school. Imagine that. You going to public school like no, he was in private school, wasn't it? The kid was in private school. You know what I'm saying? They going to school in a limo. You know what I mean? Man, they had it going on. You understand? But then when the Lord brought that cat down, man, and erred from the faith. You understand? He turned around and chose that money. The love of money was worth more to him than the truth. You understand? This truth is most precious to me. You understand? This truth is most damn precious. Alright? Now, that's it, God. Give me that Hebrews 13 and 5. Give me Hebrews 13 and 5. The love of that money is something else, man. Right. You understand? But there is something worth more than cash. You understand? There's something worth more than that money, and that's just true. You understand? Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is worth more than money.
Right.
Alright? And we're going to get the scriptures to prove it. Go ahead.
Hebrews chapter 13, verse 5. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 5. Let your conversation be without covetousness.
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 What is covetousness? What does that mean? Go ahead.
To desire something that is not yours.
Absolutely. And guess what? It's a inordinate desire. Somebody on the line got their phone off mute? Put your phone on mute for me. All callers, put your phone on mute unless you got a question. All right. And inordinate affection or desire is like a sick damn desire. You know what I'm saying? You just got to have something of somebody else's so bad. You know what I mean? You just can't have your own. Like you just want somebody else's rims. You want to buy it off their damn car instead of you going to the same store and buy the same rims and put them on your damn car. You understand? Ain't nothing wrong with you seeing a brother with a nice car and he got some rims. Damn, that look good on mine. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with you doing that. But you want, damn man, sell me the rims, dog, man. I'll give you $500. You know what I'm saying? You all in it for what he got. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that, especially his damn woman. You really want his woman. You know what I'm saying? Because she look better than yours. So you got an inordinate desire, for someone else's possession, someone else's belongings. You understand? That's what that covetous is. All right. Go ahead and keep reading now.
Come with a come.
Mm-hmm.
Hebrews chapter 12, verse 5, right?
No, 13 and 5.
13 and 5.
Count.
Lock it, I don't know.
No sweat.
And be content with such things as ye have.
And be what?
Be content with such things as ye have.
Black people gotta learn to be content. You understand? We gotta have this and gotta have. What's that thing they say in the world? I'm hungry, I gotta eat, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? When they talking about money and getting things and stuff like that, you so damn hungry, you missing your meals. You understand? And you so damn hungry, you out here doing eating everything for some paper, well, that ain't gonna get it. You know what I mean? You got to learn to be content with what you have. You see what I'm saying? And black folks is not content, man. You understand? They want, I mean, I understand that, you know, poor is all get out. You understand? Black people, we poor. The white man is oppressing the hell out of us.
Right.
And we, you know what I'm saying? And he desire money. And, you know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, he want money more than Cardi B.
Right.
You understand? He got to have your money more than Cardi B do. You understand? He will set you up and kill you. At least Cardi B will let you go. You understand? But he will set you up and kill you for that money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the white man will do. All right? I ain't giving Cardi B no pass. You know what I mean? Or anybody that do anything like that. But I'm just saying, the white man, he is the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's
And he'll
right.
blow your damn brains out for some money. He don't care. You know what I'm saying? He's the biggest damn thief to ever live. All right? So black people, we got to turn around and learn how to be content with the things that we have. All right? Keep reading it out.
I will never leave thee, nor forsake thee.
Keep reading that other part.
I will never leave. For he has said.
For he has said, and who is the he that has said? Go ahead.
The Lord.
That's the Most High. You understand? He has said, keep reading.
I will never leave thee, nor forsake thee.
Okay, you ain't got to trip off that. You come and serve the Lord, you gonna eat. You understand? You ain't got to worry about eating. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna have clothes. You understand? That's what the hell brotherhood is about. You go to your brothers, you understand, and your sisters, and you get the things that you need if you need something. And we'll give it to you. You understand? Simple as that, man. Time for black people to turn around and come together. This money thing that we've been hollering about all this time has gotten us nowhere, because I ain't seen nobody with no more money than what they had when they started talking that nonsense. You understand? I ain't seen nobody with no extra damn paper. All right? Give me Ephesians 5, 10 through 14. We're going to get to the bottom of this money thing, okay? We're going to find out that there is something in the Bible that is worth more than money. All right? You got the scriptures out?
Come to come.
Okay, go ahead, read.
Ephesians chapter 5 verse 14. Wherefore he said, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead. Christ shall give thee light.
Hold on. You had, I'm sorry. Salaki. Ecclesiastes 5 and 10 through 14. Salaki. Oh, only Ephesians, huh? Oh, back to Ephesians, boy. Wives, that's your own husband.
Ephesians. Ecclesiastes.
Damn, now you do it.
Right.
Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 5 and 14.
No, 10 through 14.
10 through 14.
Alright, come on.
Chapter 10.
I know I messed you up. Well, come on, pull it together now. Come on.
I'm ready on that.
Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verse 10. He that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver.
Are you understanding this? People that actually have all their money, they're not even happy with it.
Right.
It's a saying, money don't make you happy. You understand? That was an old saying. What's another old saying they had about money? Like, money can't buy you love and stuff like that. It just don't make you happy. It pay them bills. It help you buy whatever thing you want. But having money, just, you'll never be satisfied with it. You understand? Because that's not the thing that we need the most. You understand? It's no goddamn money, man. You understand? We need something else that's way more important than having that cash. You understand? And having it silver. Okay? The scriptures say that he that loveth silver shall never be satisfied with it. People, if you love that money, you will never be satisfied with it. As soon as you get it, what is it? Gone. You understand?
Right.
It ain't like niggas talking and stacking. You know what I'm saying? Bands, what they say? Bands to the ceiling. You know what I mean? All that boy, money to the goddamn floor. The pennies. You know what I'm saying? Ain't their band no damn well. Matter of fact, it ain't even a penny roll. It's just 2 or 3 of them on the floor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as you, my mom used to say, boy, try to save your money. Say, as soon as you get $2 damn, it's burning a hole in your pocket.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was a metaphor. Like, as soon as you get it, put it in your pocket, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you get that paper, it's gone. All right? So you ain't gonna never be satisfied with that silver. Keep going.
Right. Nor he that loveth abundance with increase. This is also vanity.
Okay, this is also vanity, man. For you to love abundance with increase, like you just gotta take that money and make, you know what I'm saying? That's like, it's cool to turn around and have a lot of it. If you can't save it, if you're a good saver, you know what I'm saying? That's good. The Bible says that a wise man saves for the future, but a fool spendeth all that he has. You understand?
Right.
So it's nothing wrong with you saving the money, but you got to understand that this is not a person that saves, or what they like to say, penny pinch. You know what I'm saying? That's cautious of their spending and all that.
Right.
This ain't that. This is a person that just love that money. You understand? That's what this person is. They love the damn silver. You understand? They love the money, and they love it in abundance and increase. This is vanity. That is nothing. You understand? Having the damn money means absolutely nothing.
Right.
You understand? Having a whole hell of a lot of it. Look at, like Officer Payal just brought out Tiger Woods, a billionaire. You understand? And was brought down to a thousandaire real quick.
Right.
You understand? White woman took all that money and took his status and everything. He's a thousandaire now. You understand? He like some of us. You understand? Got thousands. Nigga, we bought him with thousands. You understand? This cat went from billions to thousands. Alright? So having that, man, go ahead.
Don't forget she took a wrecking ball towards the $30 million house too.
She did what?
She took a wrecking ball, wrecked the $30 million mansion they had too.
Oh, she did that? Dang, I missed that part out.
Oh God.
Ooh, good night. But now, wait a minute, hold on. How does she operate a wrecking ball? You understand? Where did she get a damn wrecking ball from? You understand? Good night, man. The white man is the devil. Had that have been another white man, they wouldn't know nobody that helped her do that. You understand? 'Cause I know she had to have some help doing that. I know she didn't know how to operate that type of machinery. You know what I mean? That's crazy. $30 million crib, she wrecked it. God damn, that's disgusting. Like, man, I'm living in that bad boy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tearing up nothing. You understand? Matter of fact, you gotta leave your shoes at the door. You ain't finna walk on my carpet
Right.
or my towel. If I got towel and $30 million, you take them shoes off. You understand? And walk on your socks. And your socks better be damn clean. You understand? But man, that's crazy. You know what I mean? That is ridiculous. And that's because, guess what? People don't care about money. And I ain't saying it in like a good way, like they're just so good, such good people that they don't care about cash.
Right.
Is that they have absolutely no idea of what it really means to have no money. And they don't know how to save, they don't know how to spend, they don't give a damn about money.
Right.
They stole it all. You understand? How could you really care about something that you stole? You know what I'm saying? Now, he is always worried about somebody stealing it from him. You understand? He's every day, all day, worried about somebody stealing their cash from him. You understand? But they have no sense of damn money. Real quick, I got a contract, some lawyers' offices. They turn around and have the best, the newest damn computers money could buy in their offices. And they turn around like every 6 months, buy some new ones, and then throw the ones they just bought in the goddamn trash. They destroy it. You understand? Now, for what reason? Like, you got the latest, you got the top damn computer. Soon as another one come out, or whatever they do, I don't know exactly. But they get new computers like every 6 months. And they just trash the old ones. Like, they got plenty of paper. You know what I'm saying? They got all the money in the damn world. So that's the kind of stuff white people do with them. They're not responsible with their money at all. You know what I mean? So, go ahead, I'll keep it.
Come with a come. Verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
When God increased, when goods increase,
Those ones.
verse 11, when goods increase, they are increased that eat them.
Mm-hmm.
And what good is there to the owners thereof?
Okay, now pay attention to what he's saying. When goods increase, they are increased that eat them, saying like, they only increase it, this is just you, that's that person. You understand? That's the only somebody that is benefiting. You understand? It's just that person. Why? Because this person is greedy. You understand? This ain't just a regular person that's just, got a lot of money and don't mind, helping his brothers and things. Because that's another scripture. The scripture says to charge them that are rich. You ain't just supposed to be rich and just to yourself. You understand? You're supposed to be helping the poor of your people. But they don't do that. You understand? They do not do that. They claim that they had to get out of the hood so goddamn fast and so bad to where they ain't look back to get nobody to help. None of the brothers that they ate Roman noodles and sugar bread sandwiches with, they ain't helped them none. You understand? They left and went to go hire security. You understand? That's what they did. So they won't nobody take their money. That's the only somebody that benefits is that person. All right, keep on.
Come with a come. And what good is there to the owners thereof?
Mm-hmm.
Saving the beholdings of them with their eyes.
Okay, so saving the beholders of them with their eyes, you understand? Meaning that you to increase what you just looking at it. You understand? That's basically it. Okay, that's all that you got. All right, keep on.
Come. Verse 12. The sleep of a laboring man is sweet,
Mm-hmm.
whether he eat little or much.
Mm-hmm.
But the abundance of the rich will not suffer him to sleep.
Okay, have you ever seen, like, especially rich white people? They never sleep. If they got stocks and bonds or whatever, you understand? They what's that? The stock market and all that. They constantly watching their money. You understand? It won't let them. They can't sleep. You understand? They cannot sleep. Okay? A hard labor, look, that's all he wants to do, man. When he get through working, what that brother do? You understand? He trying to get home, get to that woman, get that good old food that woman that cook for him. You understand? And he wants to chill. He wants a good meal, good beer, and some good, what else after that.
Right.
You understand? So he gonna get some sleep. She gonna put him to sleep. You understand? That's
right.
Is that old saying, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach, and that still it exists. The sister still know how to get down in the kitchen. You understand? That's how you get your man. All right, not with your mom. All right, but you turn around and sleep to him is sweet. You understand? Because he been working 8 hours, 10, 12 hour shift. He gonna lay back and chill. You understand? But the rich man, he can't do it. You understand? Because somebody always rob him. You understand? He got to watch his accountants and all of that. You know what I mean? Look at R. Kelly. Now, all of a sudden, now that you done got caught molesting 10 and then another 11 and 20, damn 30 goddamn girls, now it's, I'm broke and these people are stealing all my money. You know what I mean? He had to have other people buying him out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Get the hell out of here. You know what I mean? Which is probably true. It's probably true. I'm sure they get robbed.
Right.
You understand? They do, but still he's using that shit for an excuse.
Right.
You understand? So like I said, but the abundance of you can't sleep. You understand? You cannot sleep. The abundance of the rich will not let him sleep. You understand? Because he's constantly watching over his money.
Right.
All right, keep going up.
Verse 13. There is a sore evil which I have seen under the sun, namely riches kept from the owner thereof to their hurt.
Okay, a lot of folks don't understand, man. You understand? You having that money, like I said, it can either be a blessing or a curse to you. You know what I'm saying? That's what this scripture is talking about.
Right.
It said, there is a sore evil which I have seen under the sun, namely riches kept for the owners thereof to their hurt.
Right.
You understand? You turn around and, like I said, if you are, greedy for that money, if you outrob people, have you ever seen people that turn around and steal? You understand? They don't want nobody to steal from them.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they watching the stuff that they stole. You understand? You ever see somebody in the hood turn around stole some rims?
Right.
He hate parking his car somewhere because he know people out there like him is going to turn around and steal the rims as soon as you stay in the store too damn long.
Right.
You understand? They're going to get you. You understand? And you reap what you sow.
Right.
We know that. You understand? Even though we don't know, you understand that it's scriptures in the Bible. You know, a lot of brothers say in the world, they don't know that that's actually scripture. You know what I mean? They don't know that that's the way the Lord set it up to where, okay, if you do an evil thing is going to happen to you. You know what I mean? So, like I said, but brothers, they know that. They know that in the world, though. You know what I mean? They know that, hey, go around, come around. You out here robbing people, and guess what? Somebody gonna rob you.
Right.
You know? And then the person that's been robbing people for 10 and 20 years, when he get robbed one time, boy, it's like the world has come to an end. You know what I'm saying? It's like life is over. I can't let nobody rob me like this no more. You know what I mean? I done seen that too many times coming up. You know, to where the thieves and the jackals will turn around and get to crying like baby boy when somebody took something from them.
Right.
Or here you go, you can rob the cat for a whole $10,000 damn dollars. You know what I'm saying? And here you is crying about $5. Somebody stole off your dress. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, I done seen it. Alright? But go ahead and keep reading.
Verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
But those riches perish by evil travail.
Read that again.
But those riches perish by evil travail.
Oh, you understanding this? You understand?
Right.
Those riches that you got. This is the brother that I just broke down. Is that he turned around and he stole what he got. He stole that 10 grand, and then he turned around. It's going to perish. You understand? It's going to be gone. You understand? By evil travail, by you out here robbing people,
Right.
selling drugs. Like, what happens to the drug dealers? They always get robbed. They always get shot. You understand? They always get locked up. They always got to pay a bond. They got to pay a lawyer. You understand? That's what's happening to you when you get your money by evil travail. You understand? That's what's going to happen.
Right.
You gotta understand that there is something else that is worth more than money, man. And that's this wisdom of the Bible. You understand?
Right.
Money ain't every damn thing. This is broken down in the scriptures right here. Okay? So if anybody was to turn around and hear this, and right after this just continue to go be greedy and evil just to get some money, you understand? There's something, you got a serious demon on you. You understand? You got a serious thing. Finish that up, Bob.
Come with a come. And he begetteth a son, and there is nothing in his hand.
Okay, so you get that. You turn around, we supposed to be leaving something to our kids. You understand? Ain't gonna be nothing to leave. You know what I'm saying? Because the stuff that you got, that you stole, it's going to be gone. You understand? You're not gonna have it anymore. You understand? The money that you turn around and stole from someone, they're gonna turn around and somebody will steal it from you. It's
Right.
going to be gone some type of way. You understand? And you're going to turn around and have a son, and you ain't going to be able to leave them no inheritance. You understand? None at all. Give me Matthew 6 and 24.
Come with a come.
You understand? Who knows what the word wisdom means? What does the word wisdom mean? Somebody give me the word wisdom.
Shalak, y'all.
Go ahead.
Matthew 6 and 24, but I want to take a shot at the wisdom.
Go ahead.
wisdom mean understanding?
Yeah, but wisdom is having experience and good judgment. You understand? That's what having wisdom is. All right. What does knowledge mean? Who knows what knowledge means?
If wisdom, if wisdom is having experience and understanding, then I would take it that knowledge is to be able to apply that wisdom.
Yeah, you close right there at it. It's a, go ahead.
So like information and skills?
Yeah, it's a skill acquired or obtained by someone, you understand, over a particular subject. You understand? Right. Absolutely, it's a skill. You understand? You're knowledgeable and, at what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? As far as you damn like an engineer. You're knowledgeable in that. You understand? In that field. A bond is a supervisor at his job doing what he do. You understand? He's knowledgeable in that area. You understand? So, like I said, me, I don't do nothing, so I don't have no knowledge. I'm just kidding. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no skills.
You got
Okay?
too many slaves.
I'll let y'all do all the work. You understand?
Yeah.
But that's what that is. You understand? And give me understanding. What is understanding? That's real simple. Go ahead.
To be able to comprehend.
Absolutely. Yeah, right. Yes, it's to comprehend something. Absolutely. And one thing that our people cannot comprehend is that money is not everything. Right. You know what I'm saying? They cannot understand that. You know what I mean? But we're going to help them out, though. Okay? Give me that Matthew scripture real quick.
Matthew chapter 6, verse 24. No man can serve two masters.
No man can serve two masters. You understand? You got a lot of our people out here claiming that they serve the Lord. You understand? But in actuality, they don't. No man can serve two masters.
Right.
And it's going to break it down. Why? Read.
For either he will hate the one and love the other.
Okay, which one do most black people hate? They actually hate God. You understand?
Right.
And it's because of their religion. Christianity, man. That's why they hate God.
Right.
You understand? That religion teaches them to hate the Lord. You understand? Here you go. You sit up in church talking about your heavenly Father and God the Father and the Lord and God, and you got to stop sinning. You got to get your life right with God and all this mess. But then you turn around and say that His laws is done away with. Like, that don't make no sense. You understand? What child turn around, walk around, and say, I don't have to obey my father no more?
Right.
You understand? I ain't got to take out the trash no more. Hey, but he died for me to take. I ain't got to take out the trash.
Right.
Because I ain't got to wash the dishes. You know what I mean? I ain't got to cut the grass. You understand? He died for me to do, man. I ain't got to do that no more. That's just nonsense, and that is silly, and it is dumb as hell, and it's a lie. You know what I mean? That is idiotic as hell just to even think that the type of God that we have. Look at the conditions that we in. We should look from the conditions that we are in and see that God that they claim that they love and serve in the Christian church is not the God in the Bible.
Right.
Because they've been praying for love and peace and God to show up and show out in their damn life forever. And we getting worse and worse and worse, man. You understand? We are at the lowest point that we can go. I can't see us getting no lower than this. You understand? I cannot see us getting any lower than this. You're going to turn around and you're going to love the one and you're going to hate the other. You understand? And the one that you hate the Most High. Guess what? The Most High hates you too. That's in the scripture. That's in the scripture. And guess what? Ain't nothing you can do about his. You can hate him all day long. Man, I turned around as a sister at Walmart. She turned around and I gave her some flyers. I gave her a flyer, told her come on out, this and that. And she told me, oh man, I'm gonna be busy. That's my birthday. I said, oh, sis, you ain't gonna be celebrating no birthday. I can't celebrate my birthday? Why is that? I said, because God said not to celebrate.
Right.
Wait a minute, hold on, huh? And she gave a look like, man, you gone with that. I said, so damn. I said, so you ain't even gonna do what God said do? She said, hell no. You know what I'm saying? She said, I'm celebrating my birthday. That's what she said. I'm telling you, boy, God didn't mean that to her. You You understand? In that case, she said, "Oh, I'm celebrating my birthday." You understand? Go ahead.
But Shalaki, I guarantee something happened to her. She would somebody would have hit that car in the parking lot, or she would have got hit by a buggy and fell over and broke her arm.
Man,
she would have needed God then.
come on now.
God.
You understand?
She would have called the first name. She was gonna cry out, "Lord have mercy."
It'd been Jesus. You understand?
Right.
Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. My leg. You understand? I'm telling you.
Right.
So, like I said, Lord willing, boy, that sister don't end up going through nothing on her birthday. You understand? Because I done seen this too many times, man, since I've been in the truth.
Right.
My people, and it's sad that I gotta sit and watch them suffer. You understand? I gotta sit and watch them die, man. You know what I mean? Somebody, it don't matter what it's about. Everybody that came up against this truth has been suffering, man. You understand? Suffering left and right, and getting worse and worse and worse. I gotta sit back and watch my family and my, the friends I had in the world. I gotta continue to watch them get worse and worse and worse.
Right.
You understand? Good night. So you gonna hate the one and love the other. You understand? There's only two people that you serving in life. You either serving the Most High or you serving a Satan. You understand? That's it. Okay? And now you know what serving Satan's all about. And guess what? Our people love serving Satan, man. Serving Satan, you can turn around and you can do what you want to do in life. You know what I'm saying? You can do what you want to do. You can sell drugs, you can smoke them,
Right.
you can be a homosexual, you can be a lesbian, you understand? You can be a child molester, you can be a rapist, you know what I mean? You can be whatever you want to be. Okay? But serving the Lord, no. You got to do what he said do.
Right.
Off the flip. Ain't nothing else happening with the Lord.
That's
Ain't no compromising with God. You ain't finna go and compromise with the Lord about his laws. Lord, please, I could do like 5 of them. You understand? That ain't how it works.
Right.
You understand? That ain't how that works. You got to do all of them, man. You know what I mean? And like I said, or you gonna get dealt with. Simple as that. It's in the Bible.
Right.
Everything I'm saying is in the scripture. We prove it all day, every day. You understand? Give me Proverbs 19 and 20. All right, this is on wisdom, man. You understand? This is on wisdom, real quick. We're gonna run through a couple of scriptures. We get close to the time. We're gonna run through a couple of them quickly, y'all, so we can get a few of these scriptures out.
Now to come.
Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 19, verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
A man's belly shall be satisfied with the fruit of his mouth,
Mm-hmm.
and with the increase of his lips shall he be fulfilled.
Okay.
Shall he be filled?
Okay, so the wisdom, man, you understand? That's the fruit of his mouth. Okay? Not just, you run off at your lips. You understand? But that's what that is. Alright? Now give me Proverbs 18 and 15. Proverbs 18 and 15.
Proverbs chapter 18, verse 15. The heart of the prudent getteth knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
The heart of the prudent getteth knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
And the ear of the wise seeketh knowledge.
Okay, now, the prudent, what is the prudent? What's the word prudent mean? Go ahead, outside.
Shalaki Adonai.
Go ahead.
To be meek.
To be who?
Meek.
Meek? No. You close. It's kind of sort of, but not. Try it again. What does the word prudent mean? Look it up. That's what y'all got. All them fancy phones, iPhone X's, 9s and 10s, 11s. You understand? Me, I still got a Motorola flip phone. You understand? I got a Motorola flip phone. I ain't even got no iPhone 12. You understand? Go ahead, get some. Who had the hand up? Okay, go ahead.
I just want to try one more time before she gets a definition.
Go ahead.
Prudent means to be impressionable.
Go ahead.
So like wise.
Yes, but to be cautious, to show care of. You understand? The prudent. What does it say the prudent do out? Read it again.
Come with a car.
Mm-hmm.
Proverbs chapter 17, verse
No. 18 and 15.
Salaki. 18, verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
And the heart of the prudent getteth knowledge.
The heart of the prudent getteth knowledge. You understand? And cautious. Someone showing careful. You understand? Showing he care about the scriptures and it's true. You understand? He's going to get knowledge. You understand? Somebody that don't give a damn about it, they gonna be dumb on this head.
Right.
Right. You understand? You don't care about what the scriptures say or what we teaching in these classes. You can come and get it up, man. And I'm telling you, this being in this truth, being in the Israelite school of universal practical knowledge, has made a brother wise and having the knowledge and some understanding.
Right.
You understand? I ain't trying to toot my horn or nothing like that. You understand? I'm just saying that the different things that I knew absolutely nothing about, I got it here. You understand?
Right.
How to fix my family. My family was dying. You understand? I think I was damn bipolar or something almost, man. It just wasn't diagnosed like a lot of us. You understand? I was going crazy, y'all. All the stuff that was going on with me. And man, a lot of people, you know, used to look at me and see like, damn, this cat got going on business, cars, house, this, all this, you know what I'm saying? But man, I'm telling you, every single day I was going nuts. You know what I'm saying? And could not fix nothing that was going on in my life.
Right.
But then when I got here and got taught properly, man, now it's a goddamn, I wish I was doing this shit 40 years ago. You understand? I wish I was in the truth 41 years ago. Born in it, being raised in it, like a lot of young brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, all right now today, is being raised in this truth. That's a glorious thing. You know what I mean? To where they don't have to waste half or the majority of their damn life. You understand? Coming into the truth in their 20s and 30s and 40s, like some people have. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They turn around, they got the opportunity to have it, to not get it right, but to have it right. You understand? They got the opportunity to have it right. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I was going nuts in the world. I don't know what people talking about. They so happy and so got it going on so bad, man. Please. You know what I mean? That's all a goddamn lie. Okay? But the prudent, you know what I'm saying, will get knowledge. Keep on.
How the car.
Hold on. And the ear, you ready? And the ear of the wise seeketh knowledge. You understand? The ear of the wise. You're going to seek that knowledge. You know, black people always talking about they love knowledge. If somebody could teach me something, man, I'm there, I'm listening, I'm this, I'm that. You know what I mean? But there's something that needs to be done after you hear that knowledge. You give it the ear, you're supposed to do it. You understand? And that's the thing that black people ain't doing. You understand? A lot of sisters that heard sex is marriage, and I know some sisters that came here and heard sex is marriage, and it's very class, and they working on like they fifth or sixth man after that. You understand? I done seen a brother came and turned around and said, man, can you steal from white people? You know what I'm saying? That's what the brother came to class and asked. Can you steal from white people, man? Us brothers, we supposed to steal it at all. You know what I'm saying? And Jesus said, brother, somebody's jail cell. You know what I'm saying? Stealing. You know what I mean? You just can't do it. Okay? You just cannot do it, man. You understand? You got to turn around and seek that knowledge. Okay? Give me Proverbs 16 and 16.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 16.
Huh?
How much better is it to get wisdom than gold?
Okay, so you understand that. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold? You understand? Because guess what? If you got some wisdom, you can get the gold. You understand? But if you just turn around and get the gold, you ain't got no wisdom. What you gonna do with your gold? You understand? Like the example that we use about the different rappers, the different entertainers, the different brothers in the hood, sisters in the hood that you know have a good job and they blow their bread. Why? Because they don't have no wisdom. You know what I'm saying? They end up blowing all their money, you know what I mean? And turn around and have nothing after that. Okay? Because they got some money, got plenty of money with no wisdom. That's how I was in the world. I had plenty of paper. I don't even want to talk about all the money I blew in the world. God damn. On everything. Man, I blew money on women, on businesses, on cars, on man, I'm telling you, I'm killing myself just even talking about it. You understand? Just to even think about all the dollars of amounts that went down the damn drain. You know what I mean? So you turn around and you can get some wisdom. I mean, some damn gold all you want. If you ain't got no wisdom on how to keep it, then, you know what I'm saying? Then you gonna be out there bad. All right? Keep reading, Doc.
Come with a come. And to get understanding, brother, to be chosen than silver.
Get you some understanding, man. You understand? That is to be chosen rather than damn silver. Give me Proverbs 4, 5 through 7. You know what I mean? Give me Proverbs 4, 5 through 7.
Proverbs chapter 4, verse 5. Get wisdom. Get understanding. Get wisdom.
Get wisdom. Do it say money?
Get wisdom.
Do it say cash?
Get
Do it say
wisdom.
gold?
Get
Do it say
wisdom.
silver?
Get wisdom.
Get wisdom. Keep going.
Get understanding.
Get understanding. Keep going.
Forget it not.
And forget it not. You understand? It ain't say nothing about swell up your bank account. You understand? It ain't say nothing about make sure you cash your check and put it somewhere in the shoebox where nobody get it. You understand? It said get that wisdom and understanding and forget it not.
Right.
You understand? You being greedy over some money, you gonna turn around, you have a whole bunch of problems. You understand? That's you're gonna have a lot of problems. Alright, keep going.
Come with a come. Neither decline the words of my mouth.
Okay, keep going.
Come with a come. Verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
Forsake her not.
Mm-hmm. What is the her is talking about? Forsake her not. What is it talking about? Go ahead, now.
Wisdom and understanding.
Absolutely. You understand? Wisdom and understanding. Forsake her not. Don't forsake wisdom and understanding for nothing, especially no damn money.
Right.
You understand? Because having wisdom and knowledge and understanding is worth more than money. Keep going.
Come with a come. And she shall prevail thee. And she shall preserve thee.
She shall preserve thee. You understand? What do you think of when you hear preserve? You understand? I don't know if they still, a lot of people still do that. But I know back when I was coming up, a lot of people used to make preserves. You understand? What does that mean? What does it mean to preserve something? You don't have to look like that when I say preserve. It's not that. You said you looking like you like what is that?
Depends on what you're trying to preserve. No, preserve to, I would say, it's probably like a dictionary definition, but I would say preserve thee to keep in an excellent state, or to keep in a good state.
Absolutely, yes.
So
To maintain it in an excellent state for a long time. That's right. You right on it. You understand? That's what you supposed to be doing, man. You understand? Wisdom will and knowledge and understanding will preserve you, not your money.
Right.
Remember the scripture that we just read said your money, you getting it of evil travail, or so you don't have none. You understand? You gonna be in a poorhouse.
Right.
You understand? You'll be living on the streets. You'll be living on somebody's damn couch, bumming rides and bumming couches and houses and all that for a long damn time. Keep reading.
Come with a come. Love her.
You heard?
Love her.
You heard?
Love her.
Man, you better love wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You
Right.
know?
Come with a come. And she shall keep thee.
Money shall keep thee.
And she shall keep thee.
Gold shall keep thee?
And she shall keep thee.
Man, if you turn around and you love her, wisdom, she will keep thee. You understand? Keep reading.
Verse 7.
Okay, yeah. You heard.
Verse 7. Wisdom is the principal thing.
Wisdom is the what?
Principal thing.
Wisdom is the what?
Principal thing.
Wisdom is the principal thing. What does the word principal mean? Go ahead. Please don't tell me about some old white man that used to turn around and ask you about a hall pass and put you in detention because you didn't have one because you was at your locker when you were supposed to be in class. What does the word principal mean? Go ahead.
Principal like the main or the first.
Damn right. Damn right. The main thing, the first thing. Damn right. And what is the first thing? Does it say money?
Wisdom.
Does it say cash?
Wisdom.
Does it say what we call it, bread?
Wisdom.
Cheese.
Wisdom.
Fatty.
Wisdom.
Dough.
Wisdom.
Wisdom, man. Wisdom is the principal thing.
That's right.
You understand? Wisdom is not money, man. It's okay having money, but you can be a damn fool and be broke after a short while. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, keep reading.
Therefore get wisdom.
Therefore get money.
Wisdom.
What this song, your boy, man, get money. You know what I'm saying? Biggie Small, right? Get money. What the scripture say? Get money or get what?
Get wisdom.
Get wisdom, man. You understand? Get that wisdom. Okay, keep on.
And with all thy getting, get understanding.
And with all thy getting, get understanding, man. You understand? The scripture is real specific on what it's saying. You understand? When it comes to the comparison of you turning around and getting something, one thing more than the other. You understand? It's telling you to get wisdom, knowledge, and understanding more than anything.
Right.
You understand? And what is wisdom according to the Bible? Go ahead.
Law.
Go ahead, huh?
Follow law, statutes, and commandments.
Absolutely, man. You understand? Absolutely. God's laws is wisdom. You understand? Is understanding and knowledge, man. Not no, you know what I'm saying, whatever the hell you think it is. Okay?
Right.
Give me Matthew 7:24 real quick. We go with a couple more of these. I got a lot of them, but we break it down. We right at the end. Give me Matthew 7:24. All right. You want to be counted wise. You want to be thought of as a wise man. You understand? Then guess what? This is what makes you wise.
Right. Matthew chapter 7 verse 24.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, whosoever hears these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man.
Wait a minute. Read that again. And who is this talking?
This is the Lord talking.
This is Christ. You understand? This is Yahweh talking. Yeah, right. This is the Lord. You understand? And he said, what up?
He said, verse 24, therefore, whosoever hears these sayings of mine,
whosoever heareth these sayings of mine, meaning that you is following Christ, you listening to him. Okay, you heard what he teaching. You understand? Because this is not the words of our own that we teach.
Right.
The manager Hannah ain't passed down his own thoughts. You understand? And bestowed his own words upon his people, man. You understand? He follows Christ to the T. All right, and that's what he teaches all of us to do. Keep going.
And doest them.
And do what them?
And do them.
Because you know now in the Christian church, they hear it every Sunday, right? You understand? They claim they hear the word of God. They know the word of God. You understand? They teach the word of God. They talk the word of God. They pray the word of God. They speak in tongues. The word of God. You understand? That's what they claim. They talking all day long and all night. You understand? But ain't doing a goddamn thing of what they claim the word of God said to do.
Right.
You understand? It'd be the first person to come up against you and say, you ain't got to keep God's law. You understand? I was talking to a sister when I was passing out flyers. Man, I was feeling like Trooper 1000, boy. I was out there passing out the flyers, man. Made me feel like what they say, a kid again when I was young in the troop. Boy, I had all that zeal. You understand? Out there and all that black passing out them goddamn flyers, boy. I'm like, dang, felt good. You know what I mean? Sparked a lot of conversation. I actually missed that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Sparked a lot of debates too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of arguments too. You understand? And the sister turned around and she was lesbian. You know what I mean? And I asked her, like, why you a lesbian? Sis, black women ain't supposed to be no lesbian, right? So she, I love her. I love her. I said, no, you don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I said, sis, so black women really don't like eating vagina. You don't like
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And she looked and was like, man, you kind of like. I said, what made you get into this? What happened to you? You know what I mean? Did something happen to you in your childhood? Of course it did. You understand? Sister Damage started crying. You know what I mean? Because he brought back the memories. She's trying to hide that hurt and that pain and whatever happened to her. You know what I'm saying? Instead of coming to get healed.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? The person that did that to her had demons, and then now she got the damn demon. And now look at her, she smoked out. You understand? She look at Duck Vance. Oh my God. The sister was just as dusty as she could be. Thinking that being a man is nasty. Like, I'm clean. You understand? I'm clean. You know what I'm saying? I can't walk around dirty and filthy and, you know what I'm saying? And they really think that that's being a man. You know what I mean? They be saying, you as a woman sag and got your butt, and your butt is fat. You know what I'm saying? And you got it hanging out, trying to be a boy. Somebody still attack that. You understand me?
Like
Come on, man, go ahead.
I'm that somebody.
Man, I'm telling you, look, somebody will still get that. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I mean, it's crazy. You know what I mean? But the sister, man, like I said, beautiful little sister, man, but, you know, she just, you know, destroyed, you know what I mean, like all of us have been here in America, man. You know what I mean? Doing something that she is not supposed to be doing.
Right.
You understand? And like I said, it's going to take for our people to come into this truth, okay, in order to change their life. Because they ain't doing it nowhere else. And nobody else is even helping them. You understand? Nobody's even helping this sister try to get her damn life together.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's terrible. You know what I mean? Preacher probably molested. Ain't no damn telling. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Sisters and brothers that got molested in church, man. You know what I mean? This stuff is crazy. But go ahead. Did I give you a scripture out?
God with God.
Go ahead. Finish that up for me.
I would liken him unto a wise man.
So the Lord said, if you follow him, our King Christ said, if you listen to him and you do what he say do, that I'm gonna liken you unto a wise man. You are wise for following Christ. You understand? That's who we supposed to be following. You understand? That's the Most High's Son that he sent, you understand, to redeem us and save us from this hell that we in. You understand? From these conditions that we in. They talking about black on black crime. They gonna have a march tomorrow. You understand? A damn stop the violence, gun march, whatever the hell it is called. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow. What is that going to do? Nothing.
Right.
You understand? If you follow Christ, do like these men in the ISUPK and the women in the ISUPK is doing. You understand?
Right.
Then you'll be likened unto a wise man. You going out to damn beg in the streets, you know what I mean? To beg the white man not to murder and kill you, put the guns down and don't do this, man. All that marching nonsense has done nothing for black people, made us better slaves.
Right.
You understand? Like, why in the hell are we marching for any goddamn thing, man? You understand? Why don't you march over to your brother and squash the beef? You understand? That's what you need to be doing if you're going to stop the goddamn gun violence.
Right.
Why don't you march on over to the damn crack house and stop buying the goddamn crack and leave the crack house alone?
Right.
You understand? Do that. March over there and get your brother or your sister out the goddamn place and say, hey, come on, we'll clean you up. You understand? Instead of saying, oh, okay, what you need? What you got? I got you. What you got, 10? You know what I'm saying? Well, why don't you do that? You know what I'm saying? March to the goddamn strip club and board the doors up, man. So our sisters can't go in there and sell their body no goddamn more. You know what I'm saying? Go do that. Don't march in there and make it rain on them. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Alright, because that's the stuff that's killing us, man, and destroying us. Okay? So, was that it on that? Okay, go ahead.
Which built his house upon a rock.
Okay, the Lord Christ is gonna turn around and liken you unto a wise man that built his house on a rock. Now, if you ever seen a house being built, you gotta first a house consists of wood and a roof. You understand? You got the frame of the house is generally wood. You understand? It could be brick or something of that nature. You know what I'm saying? But still, you got to have the frame of the house, the frame, the wood to go around the house to put the drywall up. You understand? To lay the floors on top of the plywood and the tile and hardwood. You understand? You got to turn around and have all of that. Okay, in order to build this house. But most important, what you need is the damn foundation. You understand? And that's what Christ is using this as a metaphor to say that if you follow him and do what he say, then you will be solid. You understand? You will be solid, man. You understand? Instead of, like what the scripture has said before, is you building your house on sand, you understand? That house is going to collapse. You know what I'm saying? You try to take some damn dirt and put a house on top of it if you want to. You understand? Hell, some dirt you can't put a car on top of. Your damn car gets stuck. You understand? Let alone having a whole damn house hanging on top of it. You know what I mean? It's going to fall. Okay? But you turn around and listen to Christ. Give me 1 Corinthians 3, 18 and 20. We're going to wrap it up with this. You turn around and follow Christ, you'll be solid, man. You understand?
Right.
Because following him is the most solid damn foundation ever in the world, man. You understand? That's what that metaphor is. What that means is you'll be solid.
Right.
Okay? You turn around and start building your house on a solid foundation, on some brick, you good to go. You know what I'm saying? Some concrete, some cement, you pour it, you cut it, you gotta dig it out, and all that, then pour the concrete for your foundation, and then you start building your house on top of that, man, you good. That house will stand for, and we got houses here in the hood. You understand? They all derelict and dilapidated and windows bust out, pipes stole out of, you understand? The roof caving in, but guess what? It's on a solid damn foundation. You know what I'm saying? These houses in this area is over 100 years old, man. You know what I'm saying? That's one reason why they trying not to tear down the houses in the neighborhood is because they call it historic. You know what I mean? So they want the old historic look here, certain how like you can't tear out the old frames. When they label your house historic, you can't take the frame like the window frames and try to push like a new window. You gotta keep the same. When you put a new window in, but you gotta keep that same frame. You know what I'm saying? And put you the new window in there like that. Go ahead,
Right. Like them old English houses.
Yeah,
like them old English houses they try to make them historic, and they actually worth a lot. You know, it reminds me of that one song, moving on up to the east side. You know, like a lot of east side houses where I'm from got them type of houses that you're talking about. That you speak of.
Yeah. You got the scripture out?
Count with a count. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse
18 through 20.
Verse 18. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seemeth to be wise in this world, let him become a fool.
Okay, so you get that, right? If anybody think that to himself that he is wise according to this world, let him become a fool, because that's exactly what he is.
Right.
You understand? There is no wisdom in this world, man. You understand? What do they call it? Street smart, all that kind of nonsense, man. You understand? Now, there's certain things you have to know about certain areas you're going into, and you know what I'm saying, different things like that. But street, smart knowledge and all that, that's nothing, man. That's how to get over and rob and steal, basically. You know what I mean? That's nothing, okay? That means absolutely nothing, man. This is your true wisdom, being in this truth, all right? So if you think you smart, according to the world, you're going to become a damn fool. All right, keep going.
That he may be wise.
Mm-hmm. That he turn around and may be wise. You be a fool, you understand? But the hope is that you come around, you become wise. You understand? Keep reading.
Coward God. Verse 19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God.
You understand that? You understand? While our people is going around screaming and shouting about what they done learned in college and all, you know what I'm saying? And they taking that and making that number one and top priority. You understand? That wisdom of yours is foolishness to the Lord.
Right.
You understand? That is pure foolishness to God, man. God don't give a damn about what you learned at your college or what you turned around and made up as a G code in the streets or what the sisters got, the girl code. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody care about it. God really don't give a damn about it.
Right.
You understand? That is foolishness to him, man. He is the wisest, the smartest, you understand, of all. Come on, man. What some junk you done made up, what that mean to him? You know what I'm saying? Nothing.
Right.
Okay, go ahead, keep reading.
Coward God. Verse 19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God. For it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness.
Okay, the Lord gonna turn around and slip you up in your own craftiness.
Right.
Whatever you think you're doing that's slick, you're gonna get caught up in what you're doing.
Right.
You understand? You think you hit the block, rocks full of what it say?
Socks full of socks.
Socks full of rocks. You understand? The block is hot and all that. That's why you going to jail. You understand? That's why the police is going. What is it? Jump out boy, scat. You understand? Lake Shaw. You understand? That's why they're going to jump out on you and they're going to catch you with your socks full of rocks. You understand? And you're going to jail. You understand? The Lord's going to catch you up in your craftiness. You understand? This is why we turn around and we got to know that wisdom, we got to obtain that first. You understand? We got to obtain this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Not that damn money, man.
Damn right.
All right? Especially by evil gains. You understand? Okay, keep reading.
Coward God. For it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness.
Okay, keep reading.
Verse 20. And again, the Lord knows the thoughts of the wise, that they are vain.
Okay, so this wise is not speaking about somebody that knows the truth.
Right.
This is speaking about a person that think they smart. You go back to 18, and it says, if any man among you seemeth to be wise in this world. That's what it's talking about. Somebody that has the wisdom of this world. Okay? So, if that's somebody, and again, the Lord knows the thoughts of the wise. So, this wise person is a person that thinks that they are wise and has all the wisdom in the world. Not, you know what I'm saying, the worldly wisdom. You understand?
Right.
Know all the street codes and the G codes and the girl codes and the, you know what I'm saying, all that nonsense. You understand? That stuff that ain't been getting us no damn well.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what they're talking about. All right, but we're going to go ahead, we over the time, just a few, you know what I'm saying? But you got to know and understand that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is worth more than money, all right? And with that, if we ain't got any more questions, we'll go ahead and end the class. Shalom, Israel.
Shalom, everyone.